Hello all and welcome to this review for the Speed Champions 76922 Lego set. I'm specifically going to focus on the BMW M4 GT3, that's this one. I did a review for this one last time and I was really not pleased with the stickers and how, the arduous task of getting it done. This one is a bit better and I'll show you how, even though it does have that same kind of messed up pattern. I mean, look at the way I ended up doing the sticker sheet. I showed you in the previous video what I use and how I, use different bits and all that. In French, they would call it les retailles. That's the extra little bits. And as you can see, I use it less in this one. Why? It's because I noticed that when it comes to a black background, like for example here, the fact that the Lego bricks are already separated, there's always a little space which gives that black, that kind of like a black edge. The fact that it's black underneath simply amplifies that instead of making it look distinct. Like for example, if it was white, it wouldn't look as good. Which is why you'll notice that I did do that kind of tactic on this piece there, the one in the back. This one's white, and thus I did want to keep that edge around. This one being black, I didn't need it. And you see it still gives you that effect. Like you could still have the line going through. If it was white, how can I say it? The fact that it's black just makes it a border, but it being white kind of makes you lose the sense of the shape going through. And that's what I noticed. And yeah, I think I'm happy with the result. Like you see, I especially like the blue going straight through. This was important to me, the front here having the details go all the way, especially since you have the BMW sign in the front, so you want to have that looking fine. And little extra things, like for example here, you can't really tell, but like the fact that I did keep the edge here means that the white is more continuous. And with the black here, I ended up not using the black from the sticker. That's actually just the black Lego piece itself. So it kind of works better with everything else you see. That's what I did. Now, together they actually look fine. They look good. Do I regret my purchase? I would have wished that I could just buy the GT3. And with the stickers and all, I don't mind. I would have much preferred that. This one, stickers were a bit of pain. And honestly, in the end, it's not a great design. Like I said, we've already got this kind of shape with the Porsche that we got last year. I don't think this one's all that faithful to it anyways, and the front doesn't look great, especially with this printed piece. Speaking of which, the front, oh yeah, and these are the two figures. I mean, they're never overly important to mention, but here they are, in case you were curious. Well, look, one thing I can say is that I find the hairstyle here a bit rough. This joking around, but this style does look like the style of a girl called Karen, if that's just I don't know, funny or not. And I did have a girlfriend called Karen, and no, she didn't have the hairstyle, so the jokes are basically meaningless. Anyways, I'll take this guy out of the way. I'll take this car out of the way. You know what? Wait, first, no, I will show you what I mean by the comparison with the front, why I do prefer this one. So this could have worked if they printed it all the way. Sorry, if they printed it all the way through to the edge, so you actually would get that shape. What I find really cool about this one, also the front, is that, well, firstly, the lights, the headlights are brick built. These were not. If you're wondering where the headlights are, randomly they were this, which ends up just looking like some kind of painted detail on the car. It doesn't really look like a headlight. Here you do have the headlights, so that's better. And you do have the really cool front grille with like the kind of like the layered pieces here. You can see it in the, I'll show you what it looks like with the actual car. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to replicate this here, and you see there's that, I guess, well, what the tile piece is trying to replicate, right? So you have those edges. It's cool. I think it works really well, especially when you have that curvature at the bottom, and that's all brick built. So I really like that. It's not reliance on either printed tiles or stickers, it's brick built. And the other thing that's really cool about the fact that this is brick built, there's three things. There's the front that I really like. Now I can get Scott away. Front I like, and the back. So both of these cars kind of look like the Barbasol can, where it's like the red, white, blue, and black just like swirls going through. And in the back we actually have that, but in a brick built fashion. So I found this really cool. Where yeah, sure, it's not a smooth line, but the fact that this does, I don't mind that this is still showing you that's done with Lego and it's brick built, and you're getting the design a brick built way. And yeah, and that little piece here that you see there is a print. The BMW sign. Now, another cool brick build thing is you'll see there's, while you're building it, if you don't know cars, that's fine. I didn't know much cars either. But so this side is asymmetric to this one, because here as you're building it, you get to this area here where they just stack these very small, like circular bricks, and they don't how can I say this? They don't plug into anything. They just stay there, and they're moving there due to the fact that there's elements at every side just making them stay where they are. And you do have an exhaust here. And I was curious as to what this was, and this is a specific exhaust system used for the BMW GT3 M4. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so as you can see, yeah, the stickers I think worked fine. I didn't feel as egregious. The front here did. The rest is fine. I did try to make this work a bit so that you can see how this goes entirely into the different shades of blue and the white, but not necessarily. It wasn't something necessary about all that. No. We'll look at the cockpit inside. And that's another really cool thing I liked. So there is this kind of trailer hitch piece that's here in the front, and that works for the cage element. And the way that it was built is like you were working really in a three-dimensional environment where, and even though it's all Lego, unless it's the art Legos, they're all like in 3D. However, with this one, it's usually you're working on one plane at a time, right? Like for example, here it would be 2D, 2D, 2D. But when you were building this part, you were really working like literally in a 3D plane within the same steps. I found that really, really cool. I found that really awesome. Yeah. Oh, and I just recalled the system here is called the akrapovic exhaust system. It's supposed to make it much faster. Like no, not faster, but better acceleration. Okay, and this is also we'll call brick built, but it's cute. It's like a Lego version of the detail that you have on the real car. And yeah, here's a seat as well. In the end, I thought this was well done. I showed you different techniques. I do like that they brought back, lights on both ends. Really a huge contrast to the fact that you got your lights here and you got your lights there in the back. Ugh. So I like that. I like the different ways that you have the brick build details. Really, really enjoyed that. Yeah, if you can see it, it's really cool. So I'll try to take out the whole. Can I take the whole thing out? I guess not. But yeah, it's that old like gun element that they use for this. So that was really well done. I'll put it back. So I enjoyed that. Enjoyed the. I preferred the kind of car too, so that helps. I really did get the feel of the Speed Champions experience that many of us fans are now accustomed to, right? Where it's always changing the game, different techniques, interesting, right? That I didn't get with the other one. So yeah, how can I say this? I don't regret having purchased the whole set because I got to build this car. But I would have much preferred just having this one. The other one I don't recommend. So if you're on the fence, definitely wait for a discount. That's what I would say. All right, guys. Well, I wish you all the best. Bye.